This is the same train. About 15 minutes later, I walked down about a quarter of a mile and finally found a ride. See, let me focus in here, see if it'll see where it says 125T. That's actually we call them T125 48s. And see how he's not completely, let me get my finger out where it's not so big, where it's not so quite so full on the end. You can ride on that end, and where the container comes down, it drops into the bottom of the well car, so you have about a nearly 4 foot by 8 foot space you can lay down in. There's a floor in the bottom of that, so you got about 4 foot above you too to hide you. But the only thing I hate about them is if another train goes by the track next to it, he can see down in there from this tall cab and call in on you. Plus, this time of day in the morning, the sun's blaring down inside that well car, and I don't feel like getting a suntan to the point I qualify for African American. And also, I really can't get on, because if you see the edge of that building there, that's the yard office. And they would see me in a heartbeat and send the rentable or the Missoula police out to either get me off, throw me in jail, or whatever. But I think I'm going to wait on another train, because I'm getting a really bad abscess tooth now, and I think I'm going to hide my gear and walk up to the hospital, see if they can't give me a Novocaine shot in that tooth. I'd hate to ride all the way to Sandpoint, Idaho, and then it really flare up and be bad on me. There's the end of it, just right down there. This is a pretty long hot shot for the low line. This is called the low line, the MRL, because it's one line lower than the high line, which follows US Highway 2 along the Canadian border. It used to be the old Great Northern Railroad. Now, of course, it's just Burlington Northern Santa Fe. And Amtrak runs that line too. I can't remember. I think it's the Empire Builder. Amtrak Empire Builder that runs that high line. But it's so pretty up there. We're just about due south of Whitefish, Montana, but we're in Missoula. This line here will go through the Logo National Forest, which is part of the Bitterroot Range, and it's really beautiful. So if I have to wait till tomorrow, I'm checking that scab, I just peeled it off again. So if I have to wait till tomorrow just in order to ride during the day to get some nice shots, I will. But I think I'm going on up to the ER if I can figure out where it's at. Here comes another incoming. Oh, that's an old Southern Pacific engine there. They don't even exist anymore. Hey, look what he's got. Boeing fuselages. Well, that'd be nice to get up in that thing, riding the pilot seat, act like I'm flying the plane down the railroad tracks. Of course, without wings, I don't think I'll get off the ground very far. They'll be sending that to the Boeing plant in Washington State. I think it's in Tacoma. But all these planes here are made in Kansas City, and they ship them for the further fabrication at the Boeing plant. That is really neat. I have no idea how they get them things on there. I guess they load them up like they do containers and put big straps around them or something. See if I can't get in a little further. Just think one day people will be looking out that window at 38,000 foot, probably in about 2 or 3 months from now. And especially after 9/11, if you got caught having a ride in there, well, you would be in shit creek without a paddle or a boat or legs to swim with. You know, I was just thinking, if a terrorist really wanted to blow a plane up, he could come out here and Hobo a ride and plant a bomb on one of them somewhere where it couldn't be seen, and then after they manufactured it and got it in the air, they could set the thing off. But who knows, they probably got 15 undercover agents already inside that thing, but you could tell it's probably dark as the dark side of the moon inside of there. Pretty nifty, eh? I'm gonna cut her off and see if I can't lighten my load so I can walk up to the hospital, have this tooth checked out. Anyway, let's see if I can record that tooth. That one right there. See the cavity in it, but I know the bull's watching this son of a gun. And I don't know where a hole in the fence is. This fence runs for miles, so you're trapped in the yard and you're trapped from getting in the yard. But the only vehicles can really get on down this side is them little ATVs. So I'm not really too worried about the bull on this side. Anyway, I'm rambling again. I'll head out.